Now, hello there and welcome to the European Sitting Volleyball Championships here from Caorle 2023, where we've reached our final match of the evening between the hosts Italy and their opponents Hungary. Well, Italy undefeated so far as we reach the final games of the pool stage. They've already, as it stands, won the group. As long as no nightmares happen for the Italians, led by Ribeiro Amori, where Hungary have already booked third place in the pool with a victory earlier on against Croatia. They've had a fantastic competition so far, and they will be the underdogs for this matchup in Pool B. Slovenia, who lead the way with 3 wins and no losses. Ukraine, 3 wins and 1 loss so far as well. As we get ready to meet our starting 7 for this match. That's Iva Stanko from Hungary, 23 points so far, who's the top scorer for their team, and Francesca Bosio at 32 points, the top scorer as it stands for the Italians. We meet the officials for this one. And now it's time to meet the starters. Hungary already having a fabulous run here. Their best result of a 6th in 2017. And for the Italians, well, they've only played in the last 3 editions of this event, but they've taken second place twice in a row, and they'll be looking for another medal this time. As the first starter, no surprises here, I don't think, because Adrian Kovac starts off as we saw earlier on. Nicoletta Molnar also gets a nod. Number 10 is Barbara Nibahai. And it looks as if it's the same side as this morning's matchup against Croatia. Stanko, the top scorer, number 12. Number 18, Ayabet Silaji, also getting the start. So on the bench, number 5, Esther Barra. That's the only change from this morning's lineup. Barra starting that game and will start on the bench this evening, where for Italy, there's a start for Giulia Belandi. Start also for Giulia Belandi as well. Bossio, the captain, starts at number 5. The start for number 8 as well, Flavia Barigelli. Number 9 is Raffaella Battaglia. Number 18, the libero, Silvia Biazzi. And also a start, I think 6 for Pederelli. Roberta Pederelli, the number 4. So the final game of the evening here. Italy undefeated so far, looking to keep that undefeated run in the top Pool A here in Caorle. Raffaella Battaglia will get us underway with the serve. Italy wearing blue, Hungary in white, and the green and red sleeves. As it's a fast start from both sides. Sanka's really involved early on defensively. Good discipline in the block. On the outside from Bosio. Very big presence on the net, Bosio. Communicating clearly early on. Battaglia. Oh, playing some defense as well, but that's out of reach with the right. Arinieri, number 12, will start to try and dictate this pass. Battaglia defending position 1 here in the libero, taking a lot of the left side of the court. Shove it straight down the line. Wonderfully put in from the right side. Battaglia. High to the wings this time. What a swing. Good posture in the air. Arm comes flying through. Technically beautiful arm from Bosio. Bargelli with her first serve of the evening. Mona the target. Tip to the line. Stanko was very impressive this morning. Stanko so far averaging 11.5 points per match in this competition. Mona is the best spiker though in terms of efficiency, putting 40% of her spikes away. On the turn. Brilliant swing. Fast arm. That ball sat right in the spot for Belandi. And Kovac beaten high up to the face. Passes a little bit off the net this time. Belandi this time with the left-handed defense through the middle. Arinieri can't convert, but well, Stanka is in a very good place. Stanko again through the middle, and have a look. Hungary have come out fighting here. Early 2-point lead. Stanko's getting a lot of the ball. They would have had time to rest up, eat up before coming back out here this evening for their second game of the day. Slow start for Italy. Battaglia in the middle this time. Serve onto the libero, just pops the ball up nicely. High swing, a rip off the hands. Fabulous work. Calculated swing, that one. Just using the hands delightfully well. Bosio straight down the line, high and wide. And look who's back in the game. Stonko. Hasn't put the foot wrong so far in this one. Long reach. Fast arm guiding the ball into the angle. Bosio now the target. Through the centre. High rip of the hands once more. Net touch against the Italians here though. Against Arinieri. You think on the way through offensively. Nothing to panic about yet for the Italians, but it hasn't quite started the way that they would have wanted it to. This time through the middle, the set's a little bit more off the net, and it allows a few more angles to open up for Arinieri. It's another point for Arinieri. Looking to the seam this time. Pedrelli serving. And once again, Hungary have quite the gap in the seam. And you can just see now that they're looking to pass on 4 just to cut the space between the passes. Smart move from them. to keep the ball alive, but Italy are starting to grow into this one. Have to say that calmness to deal with that overpass sublime from Caorle. And Hungary are starting to have to hold on tight. You feel that they're just warming up here, the Italians. Net touch this time against Hungary. Much to the delight of the crowd. This is a good run, Pederelli. Oh, serve straight into the block. It's come down Hungary's side. Just about fast enough off the hands from Pederelli. Molnar waving everywhere. Stanko the target this time, served away from the block, and now Italy are starting to take the ball by the horns here as Pederelli back to serve again. Fantastic run of serves from Pederelli. Here's another one. Stanko can't get the ball into an advantageous situation offensively, and there's 4 touches. Fast start from Stanko, 4 points so far in this game, but now on the backcourt, it's interesting to see how Hungary might just suffer with their top point scorer not on the front court for another 2 rotations. Silagi with a good serve onto the inside seam of the libero. And they're a little bit out of rhythm. Head coach not quite enjoying what he's seeing at the moment from the Italians. Silagi with the serve. Fantastic work in the setting position, trying to work that ball to the outside. Going to have a second opportunity here. Goes to the middle. Outstanding work once more, running the middle. The middle blocker. Nebahai had already released to the outside, leaving a big gap in the middle to attack through. Service is coming from Arinyari. Ace. And this is almost what we were expecting off the bat. Aringhieri. Crossbody now to the line, outside of the line this time. The service pressure. Aringhieri starting to really push from the service line. Eventually. Aringhieri again, crossbody. One-handed. What a set that is with the right hand. You have to say that Silvia Biazzi just that ball up from position 6 wonderfully. Aringhieri once again, but all good things have to come to an end. But remember, Italy were a couple down early on in this game, but they've got themselves a 4-point lead midway through this opening set here at 13-9. And it's all because of the service pressure. But service pressure from Hungary meets service pressure from the Italians. Molnar. That's another. Oh, what a pass that is. Aringhieri has just stuck a right arm up that in perfectly. Pass of the day for me. Sticks an arm out. Gets the ball into the setter. Belandi and co do the rest from there. But that's one way to deal with Hungarian service pressure. Serve to position 1. I think Aringhieri is there again. Both teams scurrying everywhere. The block is in the game. Never high this time. As soon as that sets tight, the block becomes more and more imposing. Hungary still in touch here early on, but Italy are pushing their level and they're finding their level right in the hands of Belandi this time. It's a powerful serve from Nibahai, but right in the path of the Italian blocker. Barangeli with the serve, flipped outside. What a great set that is. Fading away. Had to really push the ball out to even get it anywhere near the outside. Belandi again showing great Paris in the setting position. Pedrelli doing the rest. Stanko the target. They're going after her with the service to try and take her out of the offense. Good tactics from Italy. Tip to the line. And the service pressure is mounting up. And it means there's a timeout from Hungary. Good serving. Good blocking. Flavia Barigelli serving the top scorer from the Hungarian team. And in turn, serving her so tough, trying to take her out the attack. That's certainly working. Italy in control here at 17-11 in the opener. Timeout to try and slow this Italian onslaught down. They've been a different class after going down in the early stages. Everyone thinking that ball's going to shift to the outside. And then Belandi just plays back to position 5. Smart play. Everybody getting lost in that one. And Belandi knew exactly what was going on. Bosio kicked out a little bit wider. Everybody followed that shape that the Italians set. And Italy are cruising towards an opening set victory here. Barigelli service run on another level at the moment. To the inside. Overhead bump is a good one. And now that Stanko is back on the front court, they're still struggling here, Hungary. Body language starting to deteriorate. Barigelli. Going for the baseline, but a fantastic run of serves comes to an end. Backcourt attack. What a slap that one is. Aranghieri. High arm from the backcourt. Position 5. Slams one home into the angle. 4 away here, the Italians. Kovac the target. Was there a touch on the way through? Line just says no. Referee agrees. Belandi. Back behind the service line. Straight through the seam. Belandi. And it's the service pressure from the Italians that make Hungary call their second timeout. They're 2 away from the opener here. It's been a dominating display from the baseline. Timeout from Hungary works. Belandi getting blocked out. But they need something special here, Hungary. And this time, Aranghieri once again loves hitting into the cross-court angle from that middle area. It hasn't really missed all evening so far. Bosio goes short this time. Stanko the target. You can see exactly what they're trying to do here, Italy. Stanko's put to the floor again. Can't find her attacking approach. And Italy take the opening set here. 25-13 in emphatic fashion. Remember, they were a couple down early on 6-4, I think. But since then, the service was too much for Hungary. And Hungary now have a big job to do against a very strong Italian side. On the Italian flag flying high here in the stands of Caorle. And rightfully so, as their team have put in a performance to be very, very proud of. They're putting a very good game together, led by some service pressure by multiple players, but also their tactical awareness of knowing that Stanko is the person that they need to stop offensively, and they are very much stopping her from firing by serving her short, serving her inside, and taking her out of the offense. Well, second set about to get underway then. No changes to my eyes from the Hungarian side. None from the Italians either, as it stands at the moment. Nibahi will get us underway. Straight down the middle. The first pass is on the money. What offense this is, but also, the second ball. Mona, exemplary defense, keeps her hands high, absorbs everything that's crushed into the angle from the Italians. The Hungary can't quite keep that ball alive. The power on the wings at the moment that Italy have tough to reckon with. Mona into a good spot. Stanko looking for the hands, but that one's gone out as well. And at the moment, Stanko's sort of been served out of the game for Hungary. Nibahai passing the line here. Mona in the centre with Barra, who's off the bench in this second set. Barra started this morning, but has come in for Silagi. Kovac. Very calm passing platform. Make it look incredibly easy, the Italians at times. Aranieri looking to move in to the middle as quickly as possible. Nipai. What a swing over the left shoulder. Gets cuddled straight away from Nicoletta Molnar as well. Aranieri is the service target. And in turn, it makes it very difficult to get Bosio into the game. And someone has left the floor, and there's no one disagreeing from the Italian side of things there. Once again, Hungary have started the set well, like we saw in the opener. Finding a bit of pressure here. Ivashipos with the service. And that's a fast play. Stanko had to pinch in. And couldn't take too much more line than that because of the approach angle. Looking into the cross court. From Pedrelli. But naturally hits back cross body very nicely in there. And the captain, Francesca Bosio. Good runs of serves already. Looking to put more pressure on. It's another great serve. Kovac is beaten. The short ball on the inside on Stanko again is taken. You know farewell at the moment that they're trying to get Stanko into the pass, reaching for the ball to get her out of the offense. And now Kovac is reaching in. She's now the target. Libahai, defensively strong, but as are the Italians. Now 2 up in the block with the joust has been beaten. Molnar gets one over Pedrelli. Stanko with the serve. Now this represents a chance to put some points on the board for Hungary. But not with the libero. My word, it's an outrageously good platform. Silvia Biazzi. The Italians look so comfortable passing the ball underhand at times. It's some skill. A high rip at the top of the hands this time. Pedrelli. Well, mixing that up with a deep crushing ball. The substitution. Estabada. Another block from Molnar this time. Really fronting up the hitter well. Not taking the extreme angles. But pressing over. Making a huge play on Baragelli. It's still a 2-point game here as Barra again. That underarm serve is a fast underarm serve that's making it difficult even for the best liberos in the world. Never high. Now Hungary is starting to operate really nicely. Stanko's being quiet. Everyone else is starting to come to the forefront, whether it's Nibahai, whether it's Molnar. But Barra serving has been a thorn in the side of the Italians at the moment. Well, Nibahai is there in the block this time. Shifted back out. Nibahai can't shift right and then shift left to get two up in the block, but they do survive until somebody's left the floor there. Molnar has left the floor. Barrett with the pass. It's a little bit scruffy in the end from Hungary. It's another one that comes off the floor. And in turn, this has just been the story of the evening so far. At times, Hungary are right there with Italy. But at other times, the service pressure's just too much. Arangeri, once again. More spin serve. She paused this time. Tries to lean into that one. You just feel that Arangeri's serve in both sets has been the difference. It's a 6-point lead here. Timeout Hungary. Italy are flying. Arangeri, just like the opening set, serving her team into a big, big advantage. 10 points so far for Stanko is the top scorer for the Hungarians at the moment with 5. It's 11 for Hungary now with that ace. It's another big serve. Make that 12 and make that ace number 5. And the ball's coming so fast. It's very, very difficult for the passes of Hungary. Another one on the sideline. This is absolute. Oh, the referee's given it out where the line judges gave it in. 15-8, though, from a situation where Hungary were really competing hard. Maybe a little bit of luck has gone their way. Again, the platform's good. The underarm passing from the Italians is strong. The set's tight to the net, so there is no power option available. And it falls to Bargelli just to try and turn the ball off the hands and get a block out, and that's exactly what she does. Now the quick play off the float serve is phenomenal. Vatalia, this time just fast contact of the ball. Molnar passing in system. Stanko from the backcourt finds the seam, but Vatalia is all over that one, and the aggressiveness in transition is absolutely superb from Bosio. Tougher to hit those powerful angles in transition, but she's got the absolute lot here. And this is travelling away from Hungary very quickly. And they're not taking anything off the gas at the moment. It doesn't matter where the ball goes. Italy are just dominant. And Hungary seem to compete very, very hard in the opening exchanges. And then there's just a big run of serves that takes the Italians away. And the service pressure is absolutely outstanding again from Italy. And at 28, Hungary have to take their second timeout of this second set. Two big service runs in a row. Battaglia following up the good work from Aranghieri, or that's been called this time. Battaglia will reload and come again. Never high. Very much alert for that second ball. The reactions defensively. There's a net touch somewhere. It's against the Italians. Well, substitution coming in as Elisa Spediacci comes in for Battaglia. Second libero, so should just steady up the pass in these latter stages. Nieberhai looking to go after the substitution, looking to go after the line, and just the connection is a little bit out, and the ball's the wrong side of the sideline. 4 will do it then for Italy. They've run away with this second set. Barigelli with the serve, and it's another missed opportunity for Hungary. And you just feel that for Italy, when one of their players starts the ball rolling in terms of service pressure, everyone else follows. Molnar out of system, pushed all the way back high. 2 will do it now. Barigelli, ace from Barigelli. Set point for the Italians. Off the foot, and Hungary survive another one. 14 aces to my record this evening for Italy in this game. Shows us or tells us the whole story of how well they've performed behind the service line. Only 1 ace so far for Hungary. High and wide. It's a perfect set, really. Belandi does a great job of getting around the ball again. And there you have it. Italy go 2-0 up. Belandi, so good the work she does off of the ball to get around it. Sends her hands to the target. And Italy take a 2-0 lead here in Caorle in the final group game for both sides. Well, Italy looking like they're going to go 4 from 4 before the quarterfinals. But there is a change here for Italy then. As Caorle comes in here for set number 3. Aranghieri makes way. Has had quite the game. Aranghieri here. 12 points, 5 aces, 7 attacks, but there'll be no more as Caorle comes in and, well, first of all, as either Belandi or Birageli who left the floor this time. First point on the board for Hungary. It'll be interesting to see how the Italians deal without Aranghieri here, but Caorle was excellent in the game last night here, and perfect pass again. Bosio on the outside. Good volleyball from Italy. That first pass has been on absolute point so far. Oh, big high hammer. Interesting now that Song goes back in the game. They're serving away from her now. They'll target her at times. But excellent work. Staying high. She doesn't have to pass. All of a sudden, getting to the ball becomes that much easier. Kovac would love to get Hungary a few points in head here, but not with Bosio on the front. Any mistake that's played over, an overpass and overset will just be dealt with from Bosio. Belandi back to serve again at 2-2 here in the third. Stanko getting set a lot of the ball here and delivering. Belandi having to serve and then come in and play position 1. So it's a good angled attack. Cross body short, knowing exactly what they're doing here to try and test the opposition. Belandi now penetrating up, setting from position 2. Biazzi, the libero, not targeted here as she's been absolutely superb every time she has been served. Caorle everywhere. They have some depth, this Italian team, don't they? Bosio. Someone who could easily serve Italy away again. This one's going to be an overpass as well. Pirelli can't quite put the ball away. Stanko goes to the outside. It's well recycled. Knew exactly what she was doing there, Molnar. But in turn, Caorle fast with the arm to position 5. It's another hammer blow on Hungary. Bosio, 8 points this evening, including 2 aces. And we play a let as the joust was held for too long. We'll see, 2 seconds maybe the rule, but how subjective the referee wants to be as well. Caorle wins the battle this time at the net between the 2 players in the middle. Back to the outside, shifting the block one way and then the other. It's smart play. Battaglia stays high over the top as Bosio's service run starting to take some shape here. It really is. Short ball yet again. And after having some time on the sideline, Siliagi comes back in and is beaten short. What are the chances this goes long for Bosio? No, it goes short again. Siliagi does a better job this time, but Belandi is there to play back on 1. Reacting on everything, Italy. And they have a clear lead here. looking towards another 3-0 victory. Bosio's service run. The difference so far here in set number 3. Kovac beaten deep this time. And it's a similar story this for Hungary. A good run of serves, some under pressure. And then there's no way back. Bosio. Another short serve, another ace for the captain. Timeout taken from Hungary. 6 points behind Bosio's service run. Really the main difference between the two here in the second. Stonko got off to a good run, but the service run upsets the pass, and all of a sudden, doesn't matter where Stonko is on the front court, Hungary can't get the ball to her. And then they're a little bit limited in what they can do offensively. A victory for Slovenia over France on court 2. Remember, we've got live updates, commentary updates from Constantine on the event website, European Sitting Volleyball website here from Caorle. If you want to be updated on everything that's happening all the time, he is the man. Serve to 5. Good width, Pedrelli. High into the cross court. It's a sharp angle from Pedrelli. Comfortable this now for the Italians. Bargelli's back in. Biazzi. Another superb game from the libero. Off the hands. Jali again just turning the ball over the left shoulder. Staying high, twisting it. Completing the ball off of the outside hand. Stonko the target now. Rush back, they will absolutely take it. Italian coaches not so happy with that one. Maybe Italy just took their finger off the pulse slightly. Cirelli in the pass on the right side. It goes the other way, but this time to no avail. Battaglia. Back to serve. Impressive evening for Battaglia, but just a 1 point so far. Feels like the contribution's been a lot higher. Tight play. Somebody's on the net this time. Ivashivos, the guilty party, I think, against Bargelli, who's 6 points, 4 attacks. Oh, looking for the sharp one. I think the toss of the serve just a little bit inside, as we're going to see a replacement here. Spediacci is back in for Battaglia. Again, that serve from position 5, long angle serve right into the block of the Italians. Easy Kings in the end. It's Bargelli serving. Spediacci, the second libero, coming in just to play some defense for the Italians playing position one as well, trying to stop Stonko in turn. It's the tip that beats Italy from Stonko this time. Certainly makes sense. To bring on the second libero to come on and defend the line. Get away here, Italy. They've been tested at times, but overall it's been pretty simple for them. They haven't quite had the same service run. I mean, we had Bosio's run of serves in the early stages, but apart from that, feels like Hungary have held their own for larger periods of time. Big serve. Ivashipos. Great whip on the set and accessing the line comfortably, Bosio. That's not easy, but again, the arm swing is such a thing of beauty. She can bring the ball both ways in any situation, but Belandi just flips that ball to her opposite and she does the rest. Block of serve this time from Hungary. Well, it would take something very, very special for Hungary to get back into this. Maybe Stonko is about to light it up from behind the service line. Not with the passing of Italy, really. Bosio this time just manages to stay really relaxed with the platform. Sends it in so comfortably. And then there's many an option already to be set. Some of the volleyball they've played has been absolutely superb. Oh, that's just as good. Angeli's just almost had her head knocked off from the outside spiker. Levi. She's going to get back in the game here through the middle, but Caorle. Well, that second ball is so dangerous from Belandi there, and I think that's what Nibahai was looking for. And in turn, because that second ball is an option, means that she has to leave Caorle alone in the middle. And then it looks very, very easy. 18-12 now. 4 touches, make that 19-12 and 6 away for the Italians. Big serve. Shipos does a good job, but again, the joust is held and it's a let. So Caorle will go again from the baseline. Oh, in. And maybe Biazzi has just made her first mistake of the whole entire evening. Hasn't put a foot wrong. And then she just gets beaten. But it was also one of those plays that you just can't do anything about. A 1 in 100 play, maybe a 1 in 1,000. Okay, now maybe Hungary have got a little bit of confidence here. A couple of mistakes have set in. Spianacci, usually a libero, just getting caught out with that one. Caorle on the back court. And that pass is absolutely superb. Chance to side out, but no, Hungary have another opportunity here. Stanko. Biazzi is there again, reading everything. Is going to come across court this time, but there's a net touch. Biazzi's defense takes Italy through that point. It wasn't all plain sailing for them. That first dig from Biazzi off the line shot of Stonko. Stonko's just shrugging her shoulders here, saying, I don't know what else to do. Good width and speed. Belandi said so well. One way, then the other. Uses the middle nicely as well. Spiridacci sending that one wide. 4 will do it then for Italy. It's the last game of the day. Impressive performance so far. Make that 3. Flavia Barigelli to serve for Italy. Ace! "34 aces." Sorry, 18 aces. 34 attacks. Read the right column, Louis. But all in all, takes nothing away from just how impressive the service has been from Italy throughout this game. They managed to rest Arangeri as well, which will certainly be a breath of fresh air for Amari Ribeiro. Stonko, the last one onto court. 2 will do it. Barigelli had a wonderful evening. Italy have had a wonderful evening here in front of their home fans. And it's been pretty comfortable. Porzio brings up match point for Italy. And there you have it. Barigelli serving takes Italy over the line. They've defeated Hungary 3-0. 25-13, 25-10, 25-15. An impressive performance from the Italians, who go through the pool stages undefeated here in Caorle. Having come past Germany, Hungary, Turkey and Croatia, they're looking good towards the quarterfinals and beyond. How far can they go? You'll have to join us tomorrow. But from us at the European Sitting Volleyball Championships, it's goodbye for now. And thank you for watching throughout this incredible day of competition.